Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the natural. Madden title update went out today with a lot of community feedback, fixes, and improvements for the game. When I do these gameplay updates, I play a full game so you guys can see the actual gameplay. For whatever reason, that got corrupted. When I tried to redo this video, my computer crashed. Like, something does not want me to make this video, so it's coming out much later than usual. But here we go. Let's get right into it. To start off with the gameplay, and then we'll get into the franchise. They did tune to prevent wide receiver icon from disappearing on the running back screen there. Tuning to increase the frequency of broken tackles when attempting to strip the ball from behind the carrier. They have some real player motion fixes to address a common feedback about slower players being too successful at chasing down faster players in the open field. They have changed the speed parity scale. It was a slider that goes up and down to change the discrepancy between the faster and slower players. Now they have made it increase that, so the faster players will play faster and the slower players will be slower. This is a huge change, something people were complaining about all year, and the fact that you can roll out with a fast quarterback and get run down by a defensive tackle or something like that is pretty crazy. So this should improve that and should open up for the deep ball as well. So this is a major gameplay improvement, and I want to get more feedback. Let me guys know how this one's working out for you. That's really a big one for this update. Fix the issue preventing the quarterback from finishing the handoff and single back bunch ace. Also fix issue with gang tackles that result in the ball carrier not being ruled down. We've seen a ton of clips with that where guys will go down and then lay on the ground and then get up and still be able to run for a touchdown. Just crazy glitch videos like that. Fix the issue with the kick return will sometimes have a small hitch right after catching the kickoff. I've seen that. And the issue with causing the ball carriers to fall down inappropriately after a broken tackle. We've all seen a lot of those issues, especially with real player motion this year. So moving on to pre-play, they fixed the issue where the sub linebacker would be subbed in a nickel 3-3-5 formation, and added some clock time to the available time left when using chew clock. So you're in an auto accelerated clock, so when your auto motion players get enough time to get set before delay. That is so annoying. I would hate that, because you would try to run clock into the game, you run an auto motion run play, and then you get flagged because it doesn't do it enough time. So that's been in the game for a couple years, so it's good that they fixed that. Fixed the issue allowing players to greet other users online by repeatedly going offsides, another annoyance. The pass coverage, the zone coverage logic for linebackers and the quarter flat zone will now properly cover route combinations that include a vertical and a running back to the flat. And some catching animations fix the issue causing a failed catch animation to be ruled a touchdown incorrectly after the ball has been knocked out of the receiver's hands. I've seen this one a few times, had that happen to me actually. The ball was knocked out and they still ruled it a touchdown, so it's good they got that one fixed. Added functionality for receivers who are not user controlled to trigger sideline catches without holding the possession catch mechanic. That is a major one there. People had a ton of problems with that. I've seen this before where the sideline catches were not working properly. This has been, they're saying it has been fixed. In my game, I didn't see too much of it. I didn't really throw too many sideline catches, but I did prior to the game. I was throwing them, and they did seem to work a lot better with the receiver getting both feet in and actually doing the sideline catch animation to catch the ball. Fix the issue causing the halfback to fumble on the pitch on I-form tight halfback pass. Some blocking changes, added animation coverage for blockers disengaging from double teams to move to the second level of the defense, so they can do double teams and then kiss off and go to the linebacker, which is how it's supposed to work in the NFL. Updated run blocking targeting logic to account for some defensive looks using nickel, dime, dollar alignments to effectively defend inside running plays. Hopefully this, I was more testing on this, but hopefully this stops from people just stopping the run out of dollar and dime like they have been this year, and do a better job actually blocking. And it's super annoying when you see someone in a passing formation and see someone in a passing defense and you're able to shut down your running, and if you coming out in I form big or something like that and they're stopping it with dollar. It's just annoying. So that's an issue that's been going back for years with Madden, being able to stop. And the weak box supposed to fix a lot of that, but guys have different workarounds where they flip the play and whatever like that, and then that's still able to stop the run. But more testing on this one, but let me guys know what you think about this one. Hopefully it works for you guys, that people cannot go up and stop the run and dollar, stop the run and pass, run and dollar whole game. It's annoyance. Added block animation coverage for pull blockers pulling to the outside of formation, and added blocking logic to pick up and exploit blitz using the 4-6 normal fire zone 3. Seen a lot of guys running that one online, so it's good that they fixed that. It's like this. It's good to see they see. You know, it's almost like people hate that people make YouTube videos about having blitz and stuff like that, but now it's almost like a help. Like, hey, you made this YouTube video showing everyone how to run this, you know, nano blitz or whatever, or I don't even call them nano blitz anymore, but running this, you know, A gap, B gap blitz, and the developers like, okay, they see the same video and then they patch it. So thanks to all those guys out there who make those videos. All right, so moving right along to franchise updates. A good amount of franchise updates in this one. Starting off with improved CPU drafting logic, so teams will draft better players for their team. Added functionality to allow injuries in franchise leagues using competitive game style. This is a good one there, that people have the ability now. You can start a league using competitive instead of sim. Some people like competitive style a little bit better, but you can still have injuries on. What's still missing from this, and I have spoken to devs about it, is the ability to play online and choose your game style. Not in a ranked match, but an unranked match. You want to get on, play versus your buddy, you can play online. And you want to play sim, you can play sim. Right now, you can only play competitive anytime you play online. So if you guys feel the same way I do, like put in the comments, put on Twitter, tweet at the devs, because if they don't hear a lot of people complaining about something, they don't think it's an issue. Like, oh, no one wants to really do that. I want to be able to play online and be able to play sim game style and not have to play competitive outside of my franchise. So if you guys want that, you know, let the devs know. Put it. They got to hear people chatting. Like, the more loud, the more people complain about stuff, the quicker it gets fixed or changed or improved. So moving right along, added a hint to instant replay so you can adjust depth of field. Fix the filter and regression menu so you can view CPU teams. Added more variety of news stories for draft, Pro Bowl, coach contracts, end of season awards. That's pretty cool to see that they expand upon that. They need to do even more than that and have, like, you know, bring back Tony Bruno radio show and real newspapers, more ESPN integration, showing, you know, not just how they have it, just some little tiny blurbs of news. Just make it more realistic to immerse people more in franchise. Fix issues in the news when referencing record-breaking players. Fix formations. Fix formatting and members menu pop-up, and fix player marketing logic when using imported rosters. They also added team logos to the draft recap menu, some stability issues around snapshots, and a variety of face masks and helmets that can be used on the generated rookies, which is cool. They also updated the post-game coach upgrade screens to be more visually appealing, updated colors to draft stage on the clock area to be more visually appealing, and added owner portraits for the Chargers, Bills, Saints, and Bears, and fixed a couple issues here with the team overall. Player count didn't display when loading, proper player portraits not being used with player characters, and an issue where development traits were not importing properly, and an issue where community files were not populating properly on the pages other than the first time. So they have some PC updates. The biggest one I mentioned, well, I mean, week 1, the ability to disable voice chat separately from other audio settings. Thank you. I posted on Twitter, if you guys ever seen it, somebody just going crazy on the busy chat, and you can't turn them off on the PC there or disable, but it's good that you can disable the voice chat now. It took a while to put that one in, but it's good to see that. That's a big one for anybody who plays on the PC, especially on the PC online. Fix the issue where they greatly slow down the progressive install speed when the client was open. All right, and move on to the Madden Ultimate Team updates. The previous play server toggle, now they have the ability that they can toggle it on or off. In certain modes, it actually has been disabled in MUT Draft Rank, Salary Cap, Player Friend, and Salary Cap Rank. A lot of the competitive guys wanted to be online, be able to turn that off. They do not like seeing previous play on. They feel it takes away from the strategy of the game. So good for them, and that was put in. That was definitely community feedback. And they added the ability to search the online auction house for specific items, like the player items from the player upgrade screen for MUT. So not a major update there. You guys, make sure you check out the video that I put up earlier that shows Mike Evans did get his tattoos, and I'm going to do the player likeness video as well. So let me know what issues you guys still have in the comments below. Like I said, this is the perfect example of what I'm saying of community feedback. improving the game, or their attempt at improving the game. So they take your fan feedback, and so your comments matter in the comment section. That those things are shared. Community sentiment is shared. They do read that, they do hear that. I do share that information. So let me know in the comments what issues you guys are still having, what issues you feel are outstanding that hasn't been covered in the updates so far. And that's basically it. So I got another video coming after this about the player likeness, all the players that have been added into the new faces and everything, and new face scan. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like. If you love our content at SGO, subscribe, turn those notifications on so you don't miss the next video. This is The Natural. I'm out.
I was in the bando a long time. Need to get the Lambo and drive. I was in the lab, you were on my mind.